What's good, peeps? Thanks always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Don't forget as well, please, to like and share the video. And you can support the channel as well now. I do have a Patreon account. The link is in the description. Can you see the steam? Can you see that coming through? That is a freshly made cup of green tea. It's probably still far too hot to drink whilst filming, but it does keep my hands warm because it still is fucking freezing. All right, we are 8 days away, people. 8 days away from Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz Jr. 2. 8 days away from what easily will be the biggest ever fight on Sky Sports box office. I'm not saying the best ever fight, I'm saying the biggest in terms of financials. Klitschko Joshua is, I think, the record holder of something like 1.5 or 1.6 million pay-per-view buys. Could be wrong. This will do over 2 million. Like, fact. This is going to do over 2 million. I'm not saying it gets close to 3. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it does over 2. 2, 2.1, 2.5 at a squeeze. Maybe not because of the increase in pay-per-view price. I don't know if that will really have that much of an impact, but I think it will do over 2 million. Anyway, forget all that. We're not here to talk about pay-per-view numbers and figures and all that crap. We're here to say what? Repeat or revenge, people? Let's have it. What is it? Repeat or revenge? Will Andy Ruiz shock the world again? Will it even be a shock? If he knocks out AJ, will it be a shock? I just spoke to my sister. My sister called me. Not a massive boxing fan, I have to admit. She's like, you going to Saudi Arabia? I said, yeah. She said, oh, Anthony Joshua's going to get knocked out again, isn't he? I was like, what? Why'd you say that for? That's what people are saying. People are saying that. She said it won't be a shock. I think it will be. I think it will be. I'll have a fucking mini heart attack ringside, if Anthony Joshua gets stopped again by Andy Ruiz. I'd have a mini fucking heart attack. I can't lie to you. I will say this though, before anyone asks for my predictions, I ain't got a clue. Sitting on the fence. I'm not sitting on the fence because I want to sit on the fence. I'm sitting on the fence because I genuinely don't have a clue. It's funny, I was watching a few preview videos from certain experts giving their predictions. And look, well done, not sitting on the fence like me. And they seem so sure. Oh yeah, Ruiz is going to do this and do that and AJ can't cope. Or AJ's going to do it. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. You ain't got a Scooby-Doo. Stop it. I haven't been this unsure of the outcome of a fight since... What's the last fight was? A bit like, don't know. Kovalev Ward, the first one. Didn't have a clue. Didn't have a clue. And that fight kind of went that way, right? It was such a close fight. It could have gone either way, right? Even to this day, Kovalev is still moaning about that decision. I didn't have a clue. And likewise, I don't have a clue with this one, which is what I like. I like these big championship fights. And I've said this before, where I don't have a clue. Even normally with these big championship fights, I've said this before as well, you normally know who's going to win, right? There is a big favorite, right? A big favorite. This one, you ask 100 people, I generally think it'll be a 50-50 split. I mean, psychologically, obviously the advantage is with Andy Ruiz Jr. He beat him, put him down, 3 or 4 times. Psychologically, he is winning right now. The mental game is a big thing in boxing. Not many people talk about it. We all talk about tactics this, tactics that. I think I saw Bernard Hopkins' video talking about the mental game and how important it is in boxing. It's something that is so underrated. And right now, the mental game, or if you like, the psychological edge is definitely with Andy Ruiz Jr. There is, I don't want to say there is no pressure on him, but let's be honest, all the pressure is on Anthony Joshua. Everything is riding on him. There is a lot of weight on that shoulders right now. He has to deliver. He really has to deliver. Will a slimmer Ruiz be more of a threat, or what is perceived to be a slimmer Ruiz? I don't know. Some of these photos can be a bit deceptive, right? Luis Ortiz looked a lot better in photos than he did at the actual weigh-in. Still looked good on the weigh-in, but not as good as he did in photos. Yeah, that will be a bigger threat, definitely. Look, he had fast fucking hands the first time round. If he has fast feet as well, then oh my God. Will a slimmer AJ be a lot better? Don't know. Don't know. There's this thing what people say about if you're heavy, you can absorb punches more. I think that's crap personally. But I don't know, AJ always seems to look slimmer in training then he still turns up to the weigh-in looking like a bodybuilder. So I don't know, if I'm honest with you. I just watched the first fight, and I think people need to watch that first fight again. There is this theory going around that Ruiz was outboxing AJ up until Ruiz got knocked down. Not necessarily true. I think it was actually a close fight. I think AJ was doing something I've never seen him do before, which is fight on the back foot. Fingers crossed he sorts that out. He's not a back foot fighter. He's never been a back foot fighter, which was strange. He showed, I think, Andy Ruiz far too much respect for what was a massive underdog. Way too much respect. But yeah, it was a close fight up until that knockdown. So we'll see. We'll see. He just didn't recover from the punch. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he didn't recover from the punch. The problem is Andy Ruiz did recover from his punch very quickly. And I'm not even talking about the punch that put Andy Ruiz down. That was a beautiful combination, by the way. The right uppercut, left hook. I'm talking about the punch that Andy Ruiz recovered from that AJ threw immediately after he got up. Andy Ruiz got up and AJ threw a Hail Mary of a right hand, and Andy Ruiz literally went boom, boom. And fuck me, that's not a good sign for AJ fans. If Andy Ruiz can somehow swallow AJ's punches, then I don't know. I don't know. I don't know more than I don't know already. And I don't know already. So, boy. One thing I think we do know is that it will be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight. I think both men are going to come and give their best. I think Andy Ruiz, no doubt, will be in better shape. No doubt. I mean, let's be honest. He beat Dimitrenko. That was 5 weeks prior to him fighting AJ. After the Dimitrenko fight, he definitely went out, had shit to eat, probably had a few things to drink, and then probably had a mini 3.5 week camp to get ready for AJ. Whilst AJ was in camp. So Ruiz is definitely going to be fitter. There is an argument, and I think it's a good one, that AJ underestimated Ruiz. We all underestimated Ruiz. We all did. He was already talking about fights with Wilder and Tyson Fury. He is now 110% fully focused on Andy Ruiz. How much will that play a part? Don't know. I don't know. We're talking small percentages here. I'm literally clutching at straws. We're talking small percentages here. I will say this. Let me see if this is still too hot. Not bad. I will say this, and this is not me trying to give Anthony Joshua an excuse. I wasn't there in the camp. I don't know what happened. I think whoever does know what happened will take it to their grave. AJ did not look right on the night. It's true. I've just watched it. I had to kind of remember, right? Because we always watch it and then you forget, don't you? I just watched it all of half an hour ago. AJ walking to and this is someone, and I say someone in myself, that's watched every single AJ fight, like you probably have as well. That is, something was amiss. I'm not trying to say that means if it wasn't amiss, he would have beat Ruiz. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying something was amiss. Whether something happened in the change room beforehand, whether he did really get knocked out in sparring a couple of weeks before, I don't know. That wasn't the AJ that I've been watching for the last, 3-4 years. It isn't. So we'll see. Again, clutching at straws. Sorry that I can't give you a prediction. It's not because I've got my AJ hat on, because I've removed my AJ hat. I've removed my British Nigerian hat. I've just put my boxing hat on. And even with my boxing hat on, I can't give you a prediction. And let's be honest, even if I did give you a prediction, like most of my predictions, it'll be wrong. So yeah, I will say this though, in closing, if I had £50 and someone put gun to the head and say, Ade, put £50 down on who you think's going to win, I would put that money down in Ruiz. Because for me, if you've done it once, you can do it again. Peace.